Okay, what we're looking at right now is a Fluke 1900A. This has a spec of 5 Hz to 80 megahertz. It is both a frequency counter and a period counter, a totalizer. Has a check indicator in it to check your frequency internally. It has 4 ranges, and it will automatically scale for you. So you have a lot here, plus you have an attenuation button and a filter button. You have a lot here that a lot of other counters don't have. But let's go ahead and take a look at the frequency. Well, for first, let's just give a look at the unit. It's actually a very attractive unit. Nice condition. You can see the shine on the case. Good stand, nice and solid. It's been taken relatively good care of. So it's a beauty. Now, more than that, it's accurate. We are right now hooked up to a Rubidium counter, or excuse me, a Rubidium source. We're outputting a 10 megahertz frequency, good to like 8 decimal places, so we should be good down to the 100th of a hertz for sure. And right now we are reading 10.0000 megahertz, and I am reading it right now in my highest gate speed. Now if I go up one step, I'll shift everything off to the left. You'll see the 1 disappear. I'll change from megahertz to kilohertz, so we're going to pick up 3 extra zeros, and but we'll see more to the right. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, the 1 is off to the left. There's the 0 for the 10. We picked up 3 zeros because we went from megahertz to kilohertz. And we've now are showing the 000. So here's the tens position. So let's go one more down. This is exposing now the units position. And right now we are showing that we are approximately 2 hertz out of 10 million. Alright, let's go to a 10-second average and see what we pick up. That's our first count. We'll let it go through a second one here. This would indicate 3.1 hertz out of 10 million. Looks like it's holding there, so 3.3. Alright, so we've got 3.3 hertz out of 10 million that we are out. That's really a respectable calibration for a unit that is a bench unit, not a lab unit. So it's calibrated well, it's reading well. Let's go ahead and put it through its paces and we'll demonstrate what it's capable of. Alright, we just connected the Fluke counter to the PTS 500 up here. We're outputting an 80 megahertz signal out of our generator. Generator is putting out just a little bit more than 80, but that's good. Anyway, we're demonstrating that we can handle 80 megahertz. Let's see if we can do more. There's 90. No problem there. Let's try 100. Well, that would be 100. And the 1 is off the scale now. We've gone into overflow. But I'll demonstrate that I'm going to add 10 more to it. We'll read 110. There we go. That's 110. There's 109. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 99. Let's get that back. 90. All right, let's take her. 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 megahertz. 900 kilohertz, 800, 700, 600, 500. And at this point, we switch to the HP 3320, and we'll do the lower end of the spectrum from it. There's 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 90 kilohertz, 80, 70, 60. We can go ahead and kick up our resolution. Why don't we do that? All right, that's 60 kilohertz. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Okay. We're going to go another step up. And that's 9 kilohertz. All right, that's 8 kilohertz. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kilohertz. 900 hertz. 800. 700. 600. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. We're going to go, well, as soon as we get to say 5, we're going to switch to a 10-second interval, and we'll do a 10-second average. But right now, we'll take her down to 9 hertz, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I meant to switch. Alright, now we're on the 10-second average. We'll pick up an extra decade of reading here, but it takes longer. Instead of 1 second, it'll be 10 seconds for a reading. Alright, that's a 4, and that was our first count since we switched. Alright, here's 3. There's 3. There's 2. That's our first count. Second count. There's 2. Let's go to 1. First count. Second count. All the way down to 1. 1 hertz. So we can read from 1 all the way up to about 109 or 10 megahertz with a unit that's rated from 5 to 80. Not bad for an old unit. It's doing very, very well. And as always, I'll offer the meter with a general purpose set of leads. This is Gator clips to BNC. It'll come with a user service manual. So you'll be up and running immediately, and you'll have what you need to keep it running for years to come, hopefully. So happy bidding. Thank you for listening to me, and we'll see you again.